you little ratbag.
You and Mum been doing rudies, eh?
No, Tuka will keep his mouth shut.
He better.
Anyway, you're a good boy. Nothing happened.
You talk to Tuka?
At our wild night of passion.
It's no joke, why?
Hi.
Hey, babe, you're home early.
You have betrayed my trust for the last time.
But this didn't happen.
I want you and your family out of my home, and you better not be there when I get back.
What do you mean? Of course there's been some mix-up with the measurements. Don't be so condescending. We are not panicking over nothing. Look, I don't care how many bridesmaids pack on the pounds before the wedding, these ones haven't. Oh, yes, they've both tried on both dresses. We're not morons, you know. Look, I am bringing in the frocks this afternoon for emergency surgery. Thank you. Honestly, dressmakers get wind of a bridal party and they think, bingo, jackpot. And if anything goes wrong, it's everyone else's fault.
Look, I don't think I'm cut out to be a bridesmaid.
And I'm not either, I suppose. Lies.
I didn't mean that. She said it's easily fixed.
She said, get thee to a gym.
What?
Well, maybe that's not a bad idea. Best we cover our bases, so to speak.
To tell you the truth, I have been thinking of that for myself.
Sorry? You?
To get my energy levels up. To feel fit and fantastic on the most important day of my life, and so I don't burst into tears when I have to put that dress back on.
Oh, I'm sure that won't happen, Tiffany. And Grace, I haven't had much experience with gymnasiums, but in the circumstances, I'm game if you are.
But I'm allergic to lycra.
What's going on?
Are we going on holiday, Dad?
Tuka, go and play in your bedroom.
But
Look, do as you're told. Rachel's booted us out.
Why?
She thinks we've been sleeping together.
Oh, what on earth makes her think that? Didn't you explain?
She's too busy slagging me off.
We're not even doing anything.
Doesn't mean we weren't.
All you had to do was tell her.
You don't know Rachel. Once she gets something in her head, ain't nothing gonna change it.
Yeah, well, I'll blooming not change it.
Oh, you won't.
Oh, yes, I will.
She's got no reason to believe you any more than me.
I thought you guys were really staunch.
So did I, finally.
So why doesn't she trust you?
I suppose I did something really stupid a while back.
Oh, yeah?
I lost her trust. I guess you never get that back.
So originally she was your brother's fiancée?
It was an arranged marriage. But Lupina loves me, not my brother.
So why didn't you tell us?
Because I was so scared. I thought if I drew attention to her, the family would find out where she was.
So she's gone into hiding?
And both our families have been shamed. They're very angry at us.
Well, they can't force Lupina into the marriage.
You don't understand. This is Ngā Taonga.
And this is New Zealand. The same rules don't apply. You've got to be strong and fight them.
My brother and I had been fighting. It was him I was trying to escape from when I crashed the car.
Look, the list you gave us is completely confidential, I swear. If you give us your girlfriend's details, they'll be classified too.
Then what will happen?
Well, the authorities will test her and then she'll just have...
No.
Offer, unless she has the test and is cleared, her life may be in real danger. Are you willing to gamble the life of the woman you love?
Is there any way you could test her in secret?
Oh, secret? Oh,
It's the only way. Please.
Sure, but only on 2 conditions. 1, that you stay here and complete the TB recovery program. 2, if Lupina is tested and positive, she must be treated.
Is she feeling a bit better then?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I better be off.
How about another coffee?
No, I'll never sleep.
Please don't go just yet.
But what if we get caught? Alone, together.
Who cares?
Ellen, Carla, and that's enough.
I just don't want to be alone at the moment.
Well, I guess I could stay a bit longer.
It's good having you to talk to.
I still think you should talk to your mum.
No, she doesn't want me. Not deep down.
Stop saying that. She obviously loves you very much. And that probably goes for Carla too. Even Ryan.
Well, why'd they all lie to me? Obviously they're ashamed of me.
Never.
I love my mum, and I know she's tried really hard to love me. But I mean, how could she? Every time she looked at me, she must have remembered. I don't know how to trust anymore. Except for you. You've been so wonderful.
Have you got a minute, Jenny?
Sure, won't be a sec. Grab a seat. What's the problem?
Rangi and I have decided to split up.
Yes, I noticed.
And I think it's a good idea if I quit my job here too.
I'd rather you didn't, but I know how hard it is working with an ex.
I thought you'd understand.
How much notice do you want to give?
I'll work my shift tonight and that will have to be it.
That's no notice.
I'm sorry, but you don't want us in the same room together, believe me.
I understand, Rachel, but are you sure this is what you want to do?
Oh, well, it's not just him. I want to get more involved with the youth group, and varsity starts up in a couple of weeks.
Maybe Rangi should be the one to resign.
Thanks, but he needs the money more than I do.
That's very noble.
Well, he's got other responsibilities now.
Somebody give me a camera. These could outsell the Princess Di shots.
The last picture you'd ever take, boy. No, this temporary lapse of taste is all in the interest of fairy tale romance. Sort of Cinderella and the ugly sisters. Now, Em, we're all gonna look fabulous. This is the first time for everything.
Well, hey, give me a few weeks. You guys might even enjoy yourselves.
You've got 2, so be firm but fair.
And I'm fairly uncoordinated. I prefer a program that doesn't involve any weeping or yelling or overly suggestive dancing.
But I'll do anything, whatever it takes. We're in your hands, Sammy.
Well, I don't know. I mean, the raw materials aren't much to start off with, but I'm sure I can come up with something.
Hey, where's Grace? I thought she was part of this new physical fitness craze.
She is, but she went straight for the women's sauna.
She said not to send out a search party.
Yeah, that'll be right.
I've been meaning to compliment you on your setup here, Sam. It's a good operation.
Yeah? Thank you. That means a lot coming from a pro.
Oh, no, you've done a great job.
There's been a bit of a struggle, but things are looking up.
Let's hope so.
Everything under control? Fine. Is it okay if I take my break now? Something quite important's come up.
Have you finished your obs yet?
All done.
Yours, I believe.
Oh, Marge, thanks for bringing the flowers through. Very kind of you.
I was just doing my job.
Is it okay if I take my early break?
Oh, I don't see why not, but I'd appreciate it if you could be back in time for a change.
Of course.
Nice flowers. Someone obviously cares.
Beautiful, aren't they? They're from Sam.
I'm surprised how much fun that was.
I can usually find something for everyone to enjoy here.
Made me feel quite primal. I'm sorry, Tiff, I've got to go. Some cultures are awaiting my attention.
Hey, don't forget to wind down, though, okay? Otherwise, you'll do yourself some damage.
Of course, thanks.
I wanted to get fit, but now all I'm thinking about is how much I'll enjoy vegging out after the big day. But no, fortitude.
Just don't overdo it, okay? Remember, start off small and build up slowly.
Nice thought, Sammy, but who's got the time?
And keep your fluids up, otherwise you'll dehydrate. You look like you could use a bit of cooling down yourself, Sam.
There's nothing wrong with me. Must be something with the air conditioning. It's been on the blink for a while.
You've got yourself quite a fan? Morgan, I think he's got a crush on you.
I know. I'm not sure how to handle it.
You'll be leaving in a few days.
It's so embarrassing.
Well, you've taken such an interest in him. It's only natural that he's going to think highly of you.
I don't want to encourage it.
But if you're really concerned, why don't you just limit your visits until he goes?
It's a good idea. Thanks.
Hey, Carla, good to see you.
I'm off to the coffee shop. You want anything, Tiffany?
A magnum of mineral water and a bucket of ice, please.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, but I need to have a word.
Fire away.
I hate to break it to you like this, but I've decided to sell the gym.
But why?
I just don't think it's the right business interest for me.
But you'd be crazy to sell now. Things are really taking off.
I'm sorry, but it's my decision. I just thought I should let you know so you can start looking at other options.
So why'd you have to drag me away from the pool? I was starting to get a tan.
It's private, and James will probably blab it everywhere.
Blab what? Come on, I didn't come all this way to play Give Us a Clue.
I've just found out something really awful about my family. I feel like a total misfit.
You're welcome to the club.
You don't know the half of it. My father...
Hey, Minnie. You feel like an afternoon out with the old man?
No, I don't. I've got my own friends, thank you very much.
Well, I thought we could go for a drive.
I'm not interested in doing anything with you.
Minnie, what's wrong?
You heard her. Come on, Minnie.
The infection's clearing up nicely.
When can I start the DNAs then?
Shipment's due in tomorrow.
So soon?
Yep, so hopefully we'll have you out of here in a couple of days.
Are you sure I'm ready?
As sure as I can be. Thought you'd be rapt to finally get home.
I suppose. I was really hoping Emily might have been around by now. Haven't seen her all day.
You've got your eye on that one, haven't you?
No.
Don't think I haven't noticed.
No, really. We're just good friends.
Take it from me. Friendship has a funny way of turning into something else. Oh, can I have a word, Emily?
I'm in a hurry.
I hope you're not playing with an impressionable young mind.
I beg your pardon?
Poor lad's pining away in there. For you. Morgan is feeling very neglected.
Weren't you the one that warned me not to get too close?
Yeah, but let him down gently, eh?
I suppose you are the expert on relationships around here.
Oh, Dr. Thornton. I was expecting Dr. Marinovich.
He'll be here shortly. He's just reviewing young Morgan's progress.
Well, here are the files he requested. Excuse me.
Oh, Marge, don't go.
Yes?
Sorry if you were offended by what went on at the roast.
Who says I was offended?
Well, I had this last-minute suspicion you weren't really prepared, and I was right, wasn't I?
Well, who would be prepared for such an onslaught? I'm as good a sport as the next person, and I always have been. But there's a big difference between a bit of gentle ribbing and an all-out attack.
Well, now, that wasn't the spirit in which it was intended. You must realise that. And after all, it was for a very good cause. It was very entertaining.
Yes. I heard your shrieks of laughter above the rabble.
Sorry.
What really puzzles me is why. Why me? And why did people get such satisfaction in taking me down a peg or 20? Have I been abusing my position? Have I been tyrannical lately?
I think it's just that...
No, I haven't. I have been doing my utmost to carry out my council duties responsibly, and in my job here, I've treated staff and patients with courtesy and respect. And this is the thanks I get. On your desk.
Oh, dear.
This is fallout from the charity ball.
Yep. Marge mistook laughing with for laughing at.
I heard.
Oh, if it isn't the lucky winner.
I'd feel a lot luckier if I didn't have all this extra work to do.
Oh, stop complaining. You're going on holiday.
Not if I don't get this place organised first.
Relax, it runs itself. Think art, theatre, romance.
Australians. But you're right. It'll give us a chance to put some spark back into the old wedded bliss.
Ah, that's the spirit.
So how are your plans coming along?
Not without a few design faults. Guy still hasn't said whether or not he'll be the best man.
How's he?
Oh, fine as far as anyone can tell. He rings Mum every now and then to tell her Tuesday's all right, but he never leaves any contact numbers. The last we heard, he was in Fiji.
Well, I guess that's what he needs at the moment.
I need him more.
Hey, he's your brother. He won't let you down.
Hone has. He's attending an Indigenous Peoples Medical Conference in Brazil. It really makes you question some people's priorities, doesn't it?
Can I borrow the accommodation section, mate?
Sure. You and Rachel moving?
Rachel's kicked me out.
Oh, you're joking.
Dead set.
You've been a naughty boy again.
Nope. For once in my life, I did the right thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And look where it's got me.
What happened?
It's a long story, mate.
Aren't they all?
First thing, I gotta find a roof for my family. Well, maybe I can do something to help.
Emily, I was wondering if you could do a TV screen on this as soon as possible, please.
Sure. Got the paperwork?
No, unfortunately I don't. There isn't any.
Well, I can't do the tests unless I have pathology forms signed by a doctor.
Emily, I really need this favour. If the tests are positive, I promise I'll do everything by the book. But until then, I need absolute discretion. Look, I know I should have followed procedures, but this is the only way to get the sample.
This is extremely irregular and illegal.
I know, but the ends really do justify the means in this case. Please trust me.
Well, I suppose I could.
Oh, great. I owe you big time for this.
Yes, you will.
I think you're going to have to get a professional in.
Sorry to waste your time, mate.
Well, no problem. Had a last-minute change of plans anyway. Actually, I did want to talk to you about offering my services as a sports physiotherapist.
Certainly make Grace consider coming more often.
If the gym amalgamated with a shopping mall, maybe.
Well, actually, I'd love to have you part of the team, Ryan. Except any discussions would be purely academic at this stage.
Why is that?
Well, Leona wants out.
What did you do to upset Carla?
Nothing. We get on really well.
Carla owns the gym? I didn't realise.
Lock, stock and barbell. And there's no way I could afford to buy her out.
With the facilities you've got here, I mean, surely the bank would lend you the money.
Yeah, if I can show a steady growth rate, for sure. But I don't think Carla's going to be around that long.
Be careful, Sam.
Why?
She's sure to have an ulterior motive.
I don't think so.
Well, I wouldn't trust her as far as I can drop kick her, tempting as that might sound.
I was about to say something very similar.
You guys are being a bit dramatic, aren't you?
Been spammed.
Meatheads loose on the internet.
Yep, but I'll fix them.
What are you doing?
Flaming little jam.
Awesome. Now that is telling him.
I just got to send it. That's enough electronic mayhem for one day.
Yawn, back to the hard labour, I guess.
If you see Emily, could you ask her to pop by? If she can find the time.
Yeah, I'll make sure she gets the message.
Afternoon.
Hi, you don't know what's up with Minnie, do you?
Apart from the fact that she's a teenager.
She practically tore my head off last time I was in here.
Oh, she's in a snit because we sabotaged her date with Harry.
I'm sure it's more than that.
I've destroyed her one true chance of happiness, don't you know?
Well, she wasn't anything like this in San Francisco.
Yeah, well, she was on holiday, probably on her best behaviour.
I see.
This was a vast improvement on a few months ago.
Well, I suppose I'll just have to get used to it then.
That's all you can do. Thanks.
Anyway, like I was saying, I've got to show Carla the gym's going places, right?
Sure, body sculpting's getting more popular all the time.
Too right. And if I do well in this competition, it'll be a huge promotion for the gym.
And bring in more revenue.
Thereby keeping Carla sweet.
Hello, Anna. It's Emily. Can you talk? Good. I've got the results of that TB test you wanted done. The unofficial one. It's negative. She's in the clear. Thought you'd be pleased.
Please, Marge, won't you say something? I've been trying to apologise all day.
There is no apology necessary. And there is nothing whatsoever I wish to say to you, Caroline.
But I was only trying to raise funds for that poor kid and field play.
And consequently, the United Liberal Party want nothing more to do with me.
Well, it's not very liberal of them, is it? Oh, dear. What's 50 into 2063, Nick?
41 and a bit.
That's the number of DNA doses we managed to raise funds for.
Pretty stink considering you trashed Marge in the process.
Believe me, I'm paying the price. But what's the price of Paul Morgan?
Tough a kid can't have his own life because he hasn't got the folding stuff. But wait, I'm getting that familiar, brilliant feeling again. Is this thing on the net?
Sorry?
Your computer, is it on the internet?
Oh, yeah, apparently. Don't ask me what you do with it, though.
Well, it's not exactly the QE2, but you two should be comfortable enough.
Thanks, bro. This can't be easy for you.
Holds a few minutes.
I want to fish off the boat and sleep in the hammock.
Hey, forget the hammock. That's your dad's bed.
How come he doesn't sleep with you anymore?
I better be going. Best of luck settling in.
Thanks for this, Chris. It's very kind of you. Okay. God, when you said boat, I thought, what? I had no idea it'd be so big. Old ferry, eh?
Yep. Seen plenty of action since retirement.
So why is it sitting empty?
It's Carmen and Guy's. But she died and he went overseas with their baby.
Yeah, someone mentioned. Really sad, eh?
But I think the old Toro will welcome a family back on board.
Don't get too settled. This is strictly temporary.
Yeah, whatever.
Tomorrow I'll enroll Tucker into the local school and start looking for a permanent place.
I'll give you a hand if you like.
Hey, go and get things sorted with a girlfriend.
She won't listen, and I don't blame her.
Then you're an idiot.
Look, I am trying to make the best of the situation.
Well, we might as well have slept together then.
Well, maybe we could make things more permanent.
Get real?
I just want to look after you and Talker properly.
No.
But can't we try?
From now on, the only person that's going to look after me and Talker is me.
Offa, I've got the best news. Your girlfriend's tests were negative. She's in the clear.
So no one's gonna go looking for her?
Not quite this far, Solo.
You're supposed to be off duty.
But the Director of Nursing's never off duty. I'm sorry, Mr. Foliaki, but your friend's name has been added to the list. TB is a dangerous and infectious disease.
You lied to me.
I didn't, I swear.
No, I did it when I noticed the unauthorised pathology. When the girl's name was entered, it appeared she has a police record. Apparently, she's an overstayer.
You gave me your word.
And I kept it. Oh, you've
I'll send her home now.
I'd like you to come and see me before your shift tomorrow, Anna. There are some things we need to discuss.
Harry, you're still here. You better get going before Mum gets home, or I bet there'll be trouble.
And what do you two think you're doing?
Nothing.
Schulman and I came down in the last shower. Harry, out of this house now.
Mum, it's not Harry's fault. He was just making sure I was okay.
Keep out of this, Min. I have tried to be reasonable, but I will not tolerate disobedience or underage immorality for that matter.
Mum, Harry is my friend and just about the only person I can trust at the moment. And if I want to spend time with him, I will.
For the last time, Harry, leave my house now.
This is my house too, and I want him to stay.
Carla, and looking very lovely tonight.
Oh, thank you. And thanks for the invitation.
These are for you.
Oh, you should know.
Would you care for a glass of wine?
Oh, why not?
I really appreciate you taking the time to see me tonight.
Well, you've certainly gone to a lot of trouble.
Well, he says you can't treat the boss occasionally.
Or butter her up.
I'll admit, you gave me quite a fright about the gym today.
It wasn't a decision I made lightly.
Sure, but I don't want you to make up your mind until you've heard my ideas for the business.
The gym is mine in name, but it's still Bernie's in principle. And I want him out of my life totally.
Yeah, start fresh. I get it. But you don't want to totally burn your bridges. He's got no control.
And there's someone else I need to get out of my life too.
Yeah, who?
You.
I'm sorry?
To be perfectly honest, it's become difficult to work with you.
What?
The truth is, Sam, I'm in love with you.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost it seems. I think a change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see. Shortland Street.
Shortland Street was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand On Air.